Hello guys, welcome to my channel Random ASMR, and today I will continue to reading this book. I know perhaps you think that again, but I want to tell the truth. The thing is that today I stay in my house. Well, it's in my country, Peru is in quarantine now. But first I wake up late, like 11 a.m., 11:15. I don't remember what. Well, the thing is, I stay with my family for first, with my brothers. Uh, make make order make a order to the restaurant to deliver food to my house. Well, the thing is, I go to my bedroom like 8:30 p.m. So I record one video to my channel, but in Spanish, and I say, oh no, because I want to make a ASMR English video every day, perhaps for this week or for these 2 weeks. I don't have idea, or I don't prepare something to say to the camera or to say for you. So I think I thought that the last video it was funny and it was interesting, and also I practice more in the book because I reading and match the words with my mind, and I say what's the meaning of that word, and I try to connect, and my brain think and connective ideas. So I suppose perhaps these books, I have 2 books, this and the other that is here, but I don't have to stand to pick up. I am lazy, people. No, I bring the book right now, so you don't think that I am lazy, people. Wait a moment, please. Okay, here we go. This is the other book, and you see that this is intermediate book, and this also was pre-intermediate. So first of all, I read I continue read pre-intermediate because the last video you see that I have some kind of difficulty with some phrase, the motor boys, the man who married 3 times with the same woman, the tallest man. But I remember and I learned some kind of words, so it's good. So in these videos I continue to read text, and also I want to say thank you with the people to comment below, to comment in the comment section in English, and you give me a feedback about my English, so I appreciate that. But I appreciate that a lot. Love you so much. Thank you very much. Well, now I continue. I no quiero, a ver. Okay, read that. I read that. You know. Okay, and now you have a text. Great. Okay. Yeah, I suppose I read that. There is a large text. The topics are School of Thoughts. I perhaps that pronounced doubt. Okay, our traditional ways of learning the best. Okay, I need to learn in the best ways my English, so perhaps it's an interesting text. I don't know. Okay, our traditional ways of learning the best. Read about some alternative school of thoughts. Thought, I suppose is thinking right now. Although like problems. I don't remember. I don't remember. But first, 24 hours teaching. One school in Hampshire, UK offered 20-hour teaching. The children can decide when and if they come the children can decide when and if they come to school. The school is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. for 364 days a year and provides online teaching throughout the night. The idea is that pupils don't have to come to school and they the idea is that pupils don't have to come to school and they can decide when they want to study. Cheryl, Cheryl Huron, the head teacher, says some students learn better at night. Some students learn better in the morning. Cheryl believes that if children are bored, they will not come to school. Why must teaching only no. Why must teaching why must teaching only be conducted give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. Why must teaching only be conducted in a classroom? It's a question, right? Okay. Why must why must teaching only be conducted in a classroom? You can teach a child without him ever coming to school. I mean, I think it's a good idea because first you make that children in this case be more I don't know how to say autosuficiente, more independent, more that he take your own decision. But in country like this, I mean, I suppose it's more like the context of the country. I mean, for example, if you get that uh, freedom or get that responsibility for perhaps kids of my country, I don't know, I have to generalize, but perhaps they can go to this because the idea for I understand if you decided when, and it's not I understand that it's like a virtual classes, but oh no, it's presential, right? Because I understand. I understand. I understand. But because say that uh, and provides online teaching through the night. I mean, I suppose in the morning are presentials because they say in one part the children can decide when and if they come to school. Well, I mean, it's not only the child, it's all the parents, but I mean, it's a good idea. The point I want to have is a good idea, but only if the people in your own in the culture of the country have the idea to progress together and uh, and the education, not a school education only, the education on the family, the culture, make that is possible because in my case, men that have 22 years old have a problem with with virtual classes, and uh, I don't know how to say distraerse, but sometimes in my virtual classes I'm in my mobile phone, so it's a good idea, and I approve, and I like to my country something like Peru. This I don't know. I don't know. I just thinking and thinking, and I don't have how to connect that. So please forgive me. Okay, just continue with the second one. Learn by listening. Uh, Steiner School encouraged creativity and free thinking. What? What's Steiner? Okay, I start bad. Okay. Steiner schools encourage creativity and free thinking, so children can study art, music, and gardening, as well as science and history. Oh my god, I love that! Okay, they don't have to learn to read and write at an early age. Oh yeah, it's good, because then I go I told I tell an experience that I have with that. Okay. At some Steiner school, the teacher can use textbooks. The teacher can use textbooks they told to the children who learn by listening. Every morning, the children have to go to special music and movement classes called RT. I don't have to pronounce that. Okay, those but it's like I spell, okay, is EURHYTHMY. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know. It's a name perhaps of that classes. Hit me, which help them learn to concentrate. Very young children learn foreign language through music and song. Another difference from traditional school is that at trainer schools you don't have to do any test or exam. I love that idea. But I think that tests and exams are necessary, but not in preschool and primary, because, for example, one day I take zero in in Peru. Then score is 0 to 20. Obviously 20 is the top, you're the best, and 0 is, and you can approve. In primary, if you have 13, you pass the text, and in secondary 11 is the the highest score to pass, and 20 obviously is the top. I don't have to explain well, but sometimes I in it's because I hate that teacher, and that teacher hate me at the beginning, only at the beginning, then she loved me. But on someday she me trató mal. Well, the thing is, I am for of primary. I have 10 years, 9, and I have 0. I feel so bad at the teacher. Uh, she made me feel bad, and it's not a good experience for kids. Also, when I in primary, I don't my children knows reading, and I don't know how to reading, and the school don't teach me that, and I live afraid to the teacher say, Alvaro, please continue the text, and I don't have how to read. So then I asked to my mom, and my mom learned to me how to read, but sometimes the school don't adapt to the children, and I think the best way that the children learn in the best way is that the school, adapt for the flexibility of the education. I think the education is not like establecido, like like structure, like a definite structure. So the education is with dynamismo, with is dynamic, and I think the idea to connect with the art, with the music, is something that I like to do that experience, because it's, I don't know, but I feel serious in USA that you have art, the theater, teatro, I know, drama, acting, science, cooking, and I love that you have that possibility to learn to make different activities. So it's something that I love you so much. So I think it's a good idea. So I now I read the last option. That's a number 3, starting young. A child learning music with the Suzuki method has to start as young as possible. Even 2-year-old children can learn to play difficult pieces of classical music, often on the violin. They do this by watching and listening. They learn by copying just like they learn their mother. They learn by copying just like they learn their mother tongue. The child have to join in but doesn't have to get it right. Okay, I read it all again. A child learning music with the Suzuki method has to start as young as possible. Even 2 years old children can learn to play difficult pieces of classical music, often on the violin. They do this by watching and listening. They learn by copying just like they learn their mother tongue. The child has to join but doesn't have to get it right. They soon learn that they soon learn that they mustn't stop every time they make a mistake. They just carry on. Say one Suzuki trainer. The children have to practice for hours every day and they give performance once a week so they learn quickly. The parents must be involved to say the trainer or it just doesn't work. I don't understand very well that the meaning the thing that I understand is like, well, I'm talking about music. It's obviously violin. They say that they learn to see, uh, to watching and listening, and then practice. Well, my mother said me that when I try to learn cooking, but you don't learn only with your listen and watching. You have to do that, so you connect. Because when you do something, and nowadays that your mind is so dispersed, internet, so the way do you do that, you connect your neurons and you memorize in your skin, in your eDNA, and you can memorize and learn in a significant way, but I don't have to say something wrong. So, oh my god, I make 18 minutes, and I like more that video because I read that text and then I make opinions. So for example, I think it's the best way to practice because I try to communicate. I try to search my best way to express something, to express my opinion, and I think it's a very important. Uh, and I do my best effort. And also, you can tell me in the comment section what do you think about education or the best way to learning something. I charm to read your comments, or I like to read your comments, uh, and also obviously I some advertise about my English. Well, that is all for today. Uh, it's time to say goodbye. Okay, remember and don't forget, fight to the job and love yourself. I love you so much. Bye.